frozen foods. Mickey has a great meat market. I mean, he has great meat, but they don't buy that. They buy the processed, you know, stuff, frozen stuff. That's what they buy. Because it's easier to carry, maybe easier to prepare. I don't know, but that's what they buy.
Yeah.
Junk food on your food stamp side, that's not a meal. You know, that's junk food. You know, that's not a meal.
Yeah.
You know, make people more aware. I don't know, give them a class, something. I don't know, there must be some way. You know, that's not a meal. You know, to buy junk. I don't know what exactly their hours are, but there's a soup kitchen. There's another one on the end of the street. It's at the Green Church on the corner. There's a soup kitchen.
So what's your name?
Hannah LeBay. I've been married for about 15 years. I'm a single mother of 3 kids. We got a food pantry, which is downstairs. We help out with stuff like that. And then Tuesdays, I believe it's the last Tuesday of every month, the food bank brings a huge truck down of all kinds of food, potatoes, vegetables, meats, and everything for people. So. People that are like by themselves, homeless people who need food, and they come for the soup kitchen Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, I believe it is. And there are a lot of people who are single mothers, older, not really the young ones, but the ones that are like 30s, 40s. They come in needing help for groceries and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
It varies. It's all kinds.
My name's Ariel Zevon. We sell all kinds of foods that are made in Vermont, made or grown in Vermont, so with a focus on farm fresh foods. We work directly with our farms for produce, meat, dairy, and we have grocery products, a lot of small Vermont food companies that we work with to stock the shelves, and then a very small amount of non-local products.
When we come in, we saw your post outside the door about shoplifting. Now, what is the story behind that?
Well, I think any business, unfortunately, has to deal with a certain amount of theft. And we have been here for a year, and for most of the year, we kind of were letting it slide, just figuring it's part of the cost of doing business. And then it seemed to increase suddenly, and we were catching people in the act, actually stealing. So we decided that we needed to sort of crack down and let people know that we were aware that it was happening and that we, needed to take measures to try to prevent it from happening.
Why is that?
Why? I think that their times have gotten a little more desperate. And I think shoplifting does happen all the time. It sort of just happens, but we saw a real increase, and I think it's related to a lot of turmoil in the economy. Times are really pretty rough, especially in a town like Barrie where you have a high number of low-income families living here. You get desperate. People were not just shoplifting little things, they're shoplifting things that they needed to live. Which is why we tried to make the tone of our sign, if you need help, please come to us and let us know, and we'll work with you to get what you need.
I don't here, but in Montpelier.
So being a resident of the city for so long, how do you think a person living on food stamps has had to evolve, and what types of dietary choices do you think they have here?
I mean, less all the time. obviously, I mean, when a major supermarket closes and
Right.
the availability of fresh produce is rather limited.
Sure.
So it's hard for everybody these days, even those of us who don't use food stamps.